Hello,
Hello, hello, Dada.
hello.
Hello.
Yeah, okay, you are audible. Okay.
Hello.
Progyan, camera off. I request everyone to put their camera off. So we'll be waiting for the judges who would be most probably joining by 6:30, and most probably will begin our competition by 6:35. Until then, we will wait. Progyan, stop sharing the screen. Good evening, everyone. Actually, the event anchor is trying to connect. She would be connecting within few minutes. So, within a minute, we'll start our event.
Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you on the behalf of Entrepreneurship Cell of Barakveli Engineering College. It is my pleasure to welcome you all on Eureka, the pitching competition powered by NEC and Ecell IT Movement. The theme of today's event, Ideas That Shape Tomorrow. Before we begin today's competition, allow me to introduce our host, Professor BVEC. Entrepreneurship, innovation, and creative thinking among students through business and initiatives. We strive to provide opportunity to explore their idea, develop a mindset so they can come closer to their reality. And today, Eureka gives us the exact such a platform where ideas can be presented, challenged, and evaluated. Introducing the core team. Now, I would like to acknowledge the team working behind the scenes to make today's event possible. We have our President Arga Shaha and Secretary Aditya Kumar, along with our Vice President Ritesh event monitors, security, team members, coordination, photography, and video design, and various outreach. I would like to appreciate the entire core team for their efforts and contribution towards the organizing event. Now, moving on, the most important part of today's competition, our esteemed judges. Honored to have with us Mr. Sunil Galosa, sir, faculty in charge of East Cell BVEC, Mr. Sanjani Bhai Bohra, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE. We are also pleased to welcome Mr. Sandeep Verma, sir, CEO of Encoder Pro Private Limited, Mr. Roy, sir, Assistant Professor, Department of He thanks all our judges for taking the time to be here with us today. Your presence and evaluation will make this competition even more meaningful. Before we move ahead, I would like to give our esteemed judges a moment to address the participants. Sir, would you like to say a few words?
We'd like to invite the respected judges to say something about this event and to start this with an auspicious note. Sandeep sir, are you interested in saying something?
No, nothing from my side, but it's really good to see so many startups arriving here and pitching their ideas. We had the similar session on Eureka last year as well. The event was last year. The event was very great. We had a lot of exposure about the ideas residing at BVEC's campus, and hopefully this year as well we will be looking at, I mean, very different ideas and people coming across the stage with different opinions about what they're building and how they can scale it up in the near future. So yeah, that's it from my side. We will see how it goes.
Thank you, Sandeep sir.
Thank,
And please, Christy, carry forward.
thank you. Now, well, warm welcome to our participating team. Today, you have the opportunity to bring your idea to the stage and share your vision to demonstrate your potential. Before we start with the first team, let me explain the format and some important rules. Each team will have 5 minutes for the team. Once complete its presentation, there will be 1 minute of transition time for the next ready. One important is will not take place immediately after each team's presentation. Instead, the question answer session for teams will be conducted towards the end of the pitching session. So I request team to keep their presentation within the allotted also be ready with the slide deck and online presentation material at their turn. No additional time will be provided for the setup. If either one member or the entire team may present, one member can participate during the question and answer session if required. We requested the participant to maintain respectful language and behavior during the presentations. Participants only answer when the instead of these are the rules to ensure that team gets a fair opportunity and the competition proceeds smoothly. These are all set ready you with confidence, communicate your vision clearly, and make the most of all very well. Let's start with first team.
So, if due to network issue, is somebody having any confusions regarding the rules, they are free to ask.
So can you explain those rules again, please?
Okay, okay, I'll explain it now. So actually, we'll be directly starting with a presentation round where 5 minutes would be allotted to each and every startup or idea that registered in this competition. Followed by that 5 minutes presentation, that there would be a 1 minute interval for the judges to score them. And after that, next team will be presenting. Similar, the cycle will continue. 5 minutes presentation, 1 minute judging, and it will continue throughout the round called presentation round. And after that, the judgment round will come. That is the second round where the judges will discuss upon the activities and markings of all the respected teams participating. And followed by that, the teams can also communicate with the judges for better experiences and any doubts. Thank you. So I think the rules are clear to everyone.
Yeah,
So without any further ado, let's start this event. Let's call out the first participant, that is Pritam Bharadwaj. Hello, am I audible, Pritam?
Yes, Bhaiya.
So yes, now you can start your presentation.
Okay. Just take
Keep it
5 minutes.
short and try to finish it within the 5 minutes duration.
Actually, it is that our list was different, so I'll just take 5 minutes.
Okay, no worries. Please start.
As Pritam is taking time and he needs time for 5 minutes, I would like to call the next participant. Ritesh, please call upon the next participant.
So, Dipunjoy Kolita, you are the next participant. So, can you speak right now? Am I audible? Hello, Dipunjoy, am I audible? I guess there is some network issues. So, followed by Dipunjoy, it was Jandev Haz. Are you guys audible?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm.
Oh, no, yeah, yeah. Dipunjoy now Dipunjoy is audible. Dipunjoy, are you ready for sharing the screen and presenting your idea?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Please start then.
No, not. I can. Yes, I guess basically local shop, prior to local shop, like function space. Yeah,
Yes, you are audible. Just be a little bit louder.
ये है बेसिकली लाइक जो हमारे फ्लिपकार्ट इंट्रा मित्रा लाइक मीशो ये लोग यहाँ पे बहुत पैसा करते हैं तो मेरा आइडिया है ये बेसिकली कि जो हमारी लोकल शॉप है लोकल शॉप पे जो मार्केटिंग यहाँ पे फैशन फैशन डिजाइनर फैशन डिजाइनर से जो फैशन डिजाइनर से जो अभी बहुत मार्केटिंग डाउन है then I choose to this topic uh, यहाँ पे लोकल लोकल डिस्ट्रिक्ट है लाइक इंस्टा इंस्टा मुझे ऐसा वगैरह कुछ बहुत फाइसर्स करते रहते हैं मैं सोचा कि एक ऐप बनाओ बना के यहाँ पे जो लोकल शॉप वहाँ पे लोगों को ऐप करूँ ऐप करके मतलब जो प्राइस है और थोड़ा सा कम सर्च पे वो दे सकता हूँ मेरा Yes, like 10 to 5, 10 to 20 kilometers अंतर है तो इजीली 2 घंटे 1 घंटे या 2 घंटे में आपका भी डिलीवरी हो जाएगा मित्रा या फ्लिपकार्ट या आज आज मैंने एक ऑर्डर किया लेकिन 5 दिन या 7 दिन लगता है मतलब ये ऐप ऐसा है कि ये लोकल वगैरह शॉप है लाइक जोमेटो जोमेटो स्विगी जैसे होता है वहाँ पे वो लोग रेस्टोरेंट को टारगेट करते हैं रेस्टोरेंट को टारगेट करके ही वहाँ पे जाके डिलीवरी करता है मेरा आइडिया भी सेम है लाइक ऐसा ही है थैंक यू
So thank you, Dipunjoy. Now there would be an interval of 1 minute where the judges would be marking the participant, followed by the next participant is Pritam Bharadwaj. Please be ready.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Sandeep sir, you are audible.
Okay. Hi, Dipunjay. I'm audible to you as well.
yes sir
Okay. So first and first, Dipunjay, my question is, you didn't represent your PPT. That is the first thing that you need to take care of while you are pitching any idea. Okay. Because considering from a pitching point of view, every time you were supposed to represent your idea to anyone, let's say over a Google Meet or even in person as well, a PPT is must because the PPT will represent and organize everything that you have in your mind about the idea that you have. Okay. Second thing, based upon my understanding, what you guys are trying to solve is instant fashionable item delivery, right?
yes sir yes
Okay, so it's like I can just literally order any cloth item or anything associated with fashion accessories, and that will be delivered to me within 50 to 60 minutes,
yes
or within an hour, I guess. That is something that I can try and return at the same time.
that is not sir that means 1 day or 2 days
Pardon?
sir
Repeat again.
सर विकास मतलब जो विकास होगा सर वो मतलब 5 दिन या 6 दिन के बाद है या काफी या
Your voice is not actually clear. If you are using any headphone or anything, any microphone, you can disconnect that, I think. Repeat again.
तो विकास होगा सर 1 day या 2 दिन 1 day या 2 दिन के बाद विकास ये प्रोडक्ट
Still not able to understand. There is a blurriness in the voice that is actually making it very hard to understand.
I guess there is some network issue. So would it be fine, Sandeep sir, if the discussion would be kept for the later round?
Yes, yes, yes. That will work. In the meanwhile, Dipunjay can have someone from his other team as well, so that if they have a good network connectivity, we can discuss the same thing with them as well.
Sure, sir.
You can move to the next participant.
Our backhand team would be contacting him, and if somebody replacement would be found, then he would definitely join.
Sure, sure, sure. Thank you.
Uh, so the next participant, Pritham, please start your presentation.
Okay, भैया. So, hello everyone. My name is Pritham Bharadwaj. And, okay. Before going to start my presentation, I want to start it with a question. And the question is, if an AI company wants to build a medical AI system for Indian patients, but like where they will get the right data. So the question is pretty simple, but answer is not that simple. So in every year, India generates enormous amount of healthcare data every day. So hospitals, diagnostic center, medical colleges, laboratories, etc. But all these data are fragmented and across institute, and they are very difficult to access. And the annotation method for those data is very inconsistent. So to develop a AI for Indian patients is which is totally dependent on those data. It's become a difficult. It become a difficulty, and the problem is becoming even more important because healthcare is entering a period of rapid growth. AI is increasingly being applied to medical imagination, diagnostic, medical instruments, but we don't see that high quality data sets present, especially of Indian patients. And it's not just more about data. It's basically high quality data and accessing of these data, licensing those data to build AI models. So our main solution is okay. Okay. So our basic solution is a AI data infrastructure platform designed to connect India's healthcare data ecosystem with companies which are building AI models. So the current market value of this AI healthcare data set in India is approximately $19.4 million in 2025. And this sector is growing rapidly, but still we have very less amount of data present in of Indian patients which are available in high quality, which are in good annotation. So our basic solution will be we'll collect data from government hospitals or laboratories or diagnostic center, and we'll process it and annotate it to high quality data so that good AI models can be built for this data. And there is a concern about privacy of patients. So basically, when we'll gonna collect the data, first we'll make sure the privacy of the patient is totally secured, and for that we'll de-identify that data. Then later we'll process it to annotation, and then processing high quality data sets. So our basic workflow will include hospital, diagnostic center, research institutes, etc. From them, we'll collect the data. Then we'll gonna de-identification it and annotate, producing high quality data sets for training based AI models are possible for healthcare. And now one of the question is the customers like who gonna pay us for this. So there are various medical AI startups coming nowadays. So and global healthcare AI companies who are building AI instruments in healthcare. So they always use these data sets for training their model or developing AI in including in their present models or present instruments. Also, if I say about the competitive landscape, currently there are very few companies who are doing this in India. For example, Data Edge, Med Corpora, but everyone is doing it in different way. If I take example of Data Edge, they are just producing custom AI-ready Indian medical dataset through healthcare partnership. But our model is kind of different from them. What we are gonna do is we collect real Indian patients data with the help of government licensing and all, and then de-identification it, annotating it, producing high quality data sets for better AI models. Currently, is just an idea phase, and I have a co-founder. So she is a PhD scholar from NIT Silchar, and we are just trying to build it. And our first ask is just industry mentorship and incubation support. Thank you.
Thank you, Pritam. So there is a 1 minute interval for the judges to score, and Gyandeep, be ready with your presentation. Start presenting. Start screen sharing.
Hello. Hi, Pritam. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have a really nice idea, by the way, because the medical sector is growing rapidly, and even so is the medical AI companies as well. The company is basically providing AI as a service for medical assistance and clinical AI models at the same time. And even companies, they are working on agentic solutions associated with AI. So my question is, you guys are not working on the AI models. You are specifically working on the data sets that is required to train the models, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where do you get the data from? I mean, even if you had a PPT, but still, I'm asking you this.
Okay, so we have to collect all the data basically from government hospitals, private hospitals, laboratories, diagnostic center, and research institutes.
Okay, and how do you maintain the licensing of this data? Because the government hospital data, I mean, let it be any hospital, whether it is a government or private, but the problem is the data should be, maintained and anonymized. I mean, because you are collecting a data that is so sensitive in India, because hospital data is almost similar to, law enforcement data at the same time. Okay, because there are like billions and millions of population that we have, and every day like thousands and lakhs of patients they go through various test and medical treatment, and all this data can be used to map the patient's current condition and situation. So how do you actually ensure that the data doesn't violates any patient's privacy? Because whenever collecting a hospital's data, it's not even entirely hospital's data at the same time, it's the data of a patient who is visiting the hospital.
Yes. So
Yeah.
so our basic idea was we will just not go to hospitals and ask for patient data. So we'll make sure कि before processing the data, we'll de-identify it. We'll work with government institutes with proper licensing and research institute with the permission. We'll make sure they have also have the control of access to the data, and we'll try to secure the infrastructure model so that the patient results do not get leaked.
Okay. Okay, that is fine. I think the discussion will be done in the later round, if I'm not wrong. Okay, that is fine. We will have this thing discussed in the later round only.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we'll connect again.
Okay, sure.
Gyandeep and Devosri, please start presenting. Gyandeep, are you having some network issue? Am I audible? Devosri, am I audible?
Hello, hello. Like my screen is it visible?
Yeah, it is visible, but your audio is a bit warm, so please raise it a bit.
Is my screen visible?
Yeah, the screen is visible.
Now is it visible?
Yes, yes, it is visible. I think your audio should be higher a bit.
Okay, okay. Can we please start?
Yeah, you guys can start. Yeah. Please just increase your volume. Speak louder.
So, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible now. Please start first.
Okay. Sorry for the delay. It was a technical issue. Um, First of all, a very warm good evening to everyone, respected judges. Myself, Gyandeep Hazarika, and today I'm here gonna present our startup idea, which is Relive. So imagine walking by a beautiful lake only to see it completely choked by a thick green carpet of invasive weeds, or looking at a massive landfill releasing smoke and gases into our atmosphere. We see this as a problems, but here at Real Life, we see this as untapped potential. Uh, Today, I want to tell you about what we're gonna do and what we are here to present. Our mission is to bridge the gap between waste management and sustainable product creation, proving that protecting the planet can also make practical and economic sense. Uh, Debasri, can you move on to the next slide? So, why waste management matters? Let's start with a hard truth. Our current global waste management systems are falling short. Every single year, we observe that the world generates over 2 billion tons of municipal solid waste, and almost half of that, around 44%, is organic waste. Traditional disposal methods like open burning and unmanaged landfills release massive amounts of harmful greenhouse gases like methane and carbon dioxide, directly accelerating climatic change. But in real life, we want to fix this crisis right at the root. So instead of letting organic matter rot away or choke our ecosystems, we like to use these invasive aquatic waste and convert it into an natural like fertilizer, and also use agriculture residue and food scraps and turn them into circular high yield utility products. Devasi, can you go move on to the next slide? So our entire project is structured around a sustainable triple win model, benefiting the planet, the people, and the economic growth. From an environmental standpoint, we actively reduce methane emissions from decomposing matter and help clear invasive species out of our waterways. For our customers, we provide safe, accessible, and chemical-free everyday alternatives that promote healthier living. And from a business perspective, our low waste-based raw material costs allow us to tap into rapidly growing green markets with high margin products. Uh, from now, I like to hand over to Devasri, who's gonna highlight the products that will be showcasing. Please, Devasri.
Hello, am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, but try to speak a bit louder.
Okay, so now I'm going to present the flagship of our startup, Relife. So we know that the product we are mainly focusing on is hyacinth, which is an organic blend. It transforms water hyacinth, which is considered a problematic invasive weed, into a nutrient-rich soil. It is combined with cow dung through a controlled composting process. It delivers us plant nutrition while solving a huge ecological crisis. The main problem we solve is the invasive plant, which usually clogs waterways, blocks sunlight, depletes oxygen level, and kills aquatic life. It also doubles its coverage in around 6 to 14 days. Removal is very costly and temporary. The solution we provide is we harvest this and transform it into organic fertilizer through a proprietary drying and composting process. We know that nature never creates anything waste. We just need to know how to make the right use of it. Next, I'd like to highlight the production process. First step would be collection. We'll partner with local communities and harvest the water hyacinth weed from affected waterways and lakes. Next step would be solar drying. We would sun dry and collect the water hyacinth, reduce the moisture content around 2 to 12 to 15%. Then the next step would be composting. We'll mix the water hyacinth with cow dung in a 60-40 ratio and decompose it for around 45 to 60 days. The next step would be packaging, processing and packaging. We'll screen, refine and package the finished organic fertilizer. As you can see, this is our prototype before after images. This is our prototype. And why Hysibro outperforms chemical fertilizer? It provides higher amounts of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, which is essential nutrients for plant growth. It improves soil health. The water retention ratio is also comparatively 40% better and also gives good microbial activity. Terrace farming, urban gardens, sustainable agriculture. These are very important and famous in nowadays. It also costs less, 30% less than the premium organic alternatives. Solution turns environmental challenges into profitable, eco-friendly, and contributing to a greener tomorrow. The next part will be presented by our next teammate Pragyan.
Before Pragyan, I just like to tell about one of our next product, which is an eco plate, as you can see. So basically, with single-use plastics facing strict bans across over 120 countries, the hospitality and restaurant industry is desperately searching for viable alternatives. Taking inspiration from traditional Asian practices, we have modernized the concept by processing harvested dried lotus leaves into sturdy, stylized, and heat-resistant plates. These plates are also can be used in place of the plastic plates, and they are naturally water-resistant, microwave safe, and completely free of chemicals. But the best part, unlike paper or plastic, eco plates completely decompose in just 28 days, giving eco-conscious restaurants, and events are gorgeous guilt-free dining solutions. So now from here, our team member Pragyan will carry on. Please, Pragyan.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you
Hello.
are audible, Pragyan.
Now I want to discuss the market opportunity of the इको प्लेट्स। अभी जो मेरे टीममेट ने बताया कि एक इको प्लेट है जिसका हम कहीं भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि किसी के रेस्टोरेंट में हो या किसी की शादी में हो, हम इस इको प्लेट का यूज़ कर सकते हैं। इस इको प्लेट के ज़रिए हम सबसे पहले जो टारगेट करेंगे वो है इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइजर जो कंपनी है उन सबको हमें पार्टनरशिप करना होगा, क्योंकि सबसे पहले वही इसी इवेंट ऑर्गेनाइजर्स कंपनी ही हमारे इस इको प्लेट्स को लोगों तक लेके जा सकते हैं, क्योंकि वही तो इवेंट्स ऑर्गेनाइज करते हैं। और इसी इको प्लेट के ज़रिए हम एक बहुत बड़ा-सा मार्केट हम ले सकते हैं। उसके बाद नेचर स्क्रब और डिश वॉशर्स भी हमारे इस रिलाइफ कंपनी का ही प्रोडक्ट है। और इस डिश वॉशर्स और नेचर स्क्रब के लिए हमें जितने भी सुपरमार्केट्स हैं, उन सबको हमें पहले टारगेट करना होगा, क्योंकि ये सब कुछ हमें वहीं पे ही अवेलेबल होता है। और ये सबसे पहले हम ये बता सकते हैं कि ये डिश वॉशर्स और जो नेचर स्क्रब है, वो सब बहुत ही कम दाम में आएगा। और सबसे इसका जो ख़ास बात है, वो ये है कि ये सब कुछ नेचुरली अवेलेबल है और ये नेचर के साथ और इसका जो प्रोसेस है प्रिपरेशन का, वो बहुत ही ईज़ी है। हम इसके घर पे ही ईज़ी तरीके से इसका हम मैन्युफैक्चर कर सकते हैं। आवर विज़न द स्केलिंग इम्पैक्ट। हमारा सबसे जो बड़ा विज़न है वो ये है कि हमें जो पॉल्यूशन है, वो पॉल्यूशन को हमें कम करना है। क्योंकि पहले जो डिशेज़ यूज़ होते थे, उससे हमें बहुत ज़्यादा पॉल्यूशन होता था। वो सब कुछ पहले मिट्टी के साथ नहीं अच्छी तरह से नहीं मिलता था। और हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है वो सब मिट्टी के साथ मिल जाएगा, ताकि वो सॉइल पॉल्यूशन और वाटर पॉल्यूशन बहुत लेवल तक कम हो सकता है। और हमारा सेंट का जो फर्टिलाइज़र है, वो बहुत ही काम का है। इसमें नाइट्रोजन, फॉस्फोरस, सल्फर, वो तीनों की तीनों चीज़ है, तो एक प्लांट के ग्रोथ में यूज़ होता है। नाउ आई वांट टू इंट्रोड्यूस द टीम मेंबर्स, माइसेल्फ प्रगति and Gandhi Hazarika and Devasri Kaishyap. Thank you, respected judges and the respected seniors.
Thank you, Pragyan.
Thank you, Pragyan and his team. So I would like to call upon the next participant, Kunal Dev and his team, to present. And an interval of 1 minute for judges to score.
Hello, hello,
Yeah, you're
Hello,
audible.
sir.
hello. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. So, hello everyone. It's a pleasure to. Uh, hello,
You're
hello.
audible, sir.
hello.
I think Kunal Dev is having some network issue for connecting.
Rinato. Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Now you're audible. Please speak.
Okay. Am I audible now?
Yeah. You're clearly audible.
Okay. Just give me a second. Let me just share my screen. Hello everyone. It's a pleasure to present my idea in front of such great personalities. So, mainly, let me start with the pitch. So, यहाँ पे आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू क्वेश्चन एनीथिंग, आई एम जस्ट हियर टू गिव द आंसर्स. ओके, सो यहाँ पे मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल whom I know, everybody is familiar with the term esports. In fact, colleges वगैरह में भी esports tournaments वगैरह होते हैं. बट यहाँ पे कुछ कुछ चीजें हैं जो कि मैंने फेस किया है, एंड आई एम प्रीटी मच श्योर आप सभी ने भी फेस किया है सेम चीज. मैं आपको समझाता हूँ सबसे पहले क्या. फॉर डेकेड्स लाइक एवरी ग्रेट स्पोर्ट्स हैज इट्स डिफाइनिंग मोमेंट्स. फॉर एग्जांपल फुटबॉल हैड चैंपियंस लीग, क्रिकेट हैड द आईपीएल, बास्केटबॉल के लिए वी हैव एनबीए. ई स्पोर्ट्स जो कि सबसे बड़ा मार्केट साइज के हिसाब से देखे एंड नंबर ऑफ पीपल के हिसाब से देखे is the biggest sport on the planet. In fact, India is the biggest contributor of esports player globally. It has roughly around 500 million people, 500 million players strong in India alone. Today that changes. आज से ये चेंज होने वाला है. क्या चेंज होने वाला है? इंडिया सबसे लीडिंग ई स्पोर्ट्स कंट्रीब्यूटर होने के बाद भी it just makes 0.1% of the total revenue जो कि पूरे दुनिया में